get sometimes, always remember that it could be worse. You could be a temp garbage man in Mississauga. Guess what we're talking about today?
We're talking about corn.
No, we're not talking about corn. We're talking about the weather. Learning stuff.
Rizky. There's different kind of weathers, like cloudy, little cloudy, and also rain and snowy. And sunlight.
Sunny. Different kinds of weather. What's a tornado?
A tornado is wind that's actually getting powered.
What can a tornado do?
It could do destruction. It's actually really dangerous because if it runs into a house and you have a knife in the house,
Oh yeah.
then it's really dangerous.
Yeah, because it'll get picked up in the tornado and just like that.
Yeah, there's also knife factories.
Yeah, I mean, if the tornado hit a knife factory, we're in big trouble.
Yeah. But let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Now, tornadoes don't get really big. Biggest tornado can be like, 1 kilometer wide. But there's other things that you may or may not know about called typhoons and hurricanes.
Whoa.
Do you know what those are?
No.
Okay, those are like giant tornadoes. They're very tornado-like, but they're much, much bigger and they're formed over water.
You mean like water tornado?
A water tornado. A giant water tornado. Ooh. Pretty scary, eh?
Yeah.
Do you know what hail is?
Hailstorm?
Hail.
Hail.
Do you know what hail is?
No.
Really? Okay. So, when water forms in clouds, because clouds are made of little ice crystals, and when they get bigger, then they fall as rain. But sometimes if the clouds are cold, then they won't fall as rain, but they'll fall as little rocks. Do you remember? I think we might have seen it once. They're like little ice balls that they hit the ground. And they can get big, because if they're this big and you get hit by a flying ice ball, that can smash stuff.
But also when it's real giant and it's like big as a building, I think it will smash into half of a building.
And lucky for us, that doesn't exist. Okay, now asteroids can be that big, but not hail. Why? Climates and weather changes has to do with the Earth spinning, right?
Yeah, and also all the planets are spinning around the sun.
Yes, but what affects the weather on the Earth is the rotation of the Earth, right? Okay, so that's going to affect the wind and things like that.
What if the Earth turned into a cube?
If the Earth turned into a cube, then we'd be the Borg.
You will be assimilated. We are Borg. Resistance is futile.
That would be actually weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a very good reason why the Earth is. It's not a circle though. It's a sphere, right?
And also spears.
Not a spear. A sphere. You know what a spear is, right? Spear.
Spear.
Yeah. Sphere.
Spear.
Sphere.
Sphere.
Spear.
Spear.
Sphere.
Spear.
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 Got it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, because the Earth is a sphere that's rotating and moving in that way, we have winds blowing across it and in different directions. Okay, and that creates different weather patterns. We have different seasons because of the tilt of the Earth. The Earth is tilted. You know what tilt is?
That means you're actually like tilting down.
Yeah, you can tilt up too.
Tilt up also.
Yeah, like tilt just means to be not straight, but tilted,
Like
right?
tilted like this.
It's kind of upside down. Tilted is just like this, right? Tilted. Right, because the Earth is a sphere which is tilted and it's rotating. Okay, at different points where we're going around the sun, okay, different parts of the Earth will be exposed differently to the sun's light. See, right now we've got wintertime coming. Okay, so the Earth doesn't get hit by sun in the same way as it does during the summertime, and that's why it gets very cold here.
There's also a half of it that's not cold.
Half of what? Half of the Earth that's not cold.
Yeah.
Part of the Earth is not cold.
Yeah.
That's right. Like where we were living in Indonesia. You know why?
Because it's actually moving in different kind of directions.
But it's because Indonesia is near the center of the Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, and so it's getting hit by the sun in the same way all year round. So remember in Indonesia, 3 o'clock rain, 5 o'clock dark. But in Canada, it's all crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because like now it's like dark when it's like 6 in the morning, but it used to be light. Okay, so dark and light, it changes a lot because we're in the north, in the northern part of the world. What should you do if your house is flooded?
Then you need to go on. If you actually have a top floor, then you can like go on the top floor and.
What if the water keeps going up past the floor where you are and it keeps going up? What are you gonna do?
Then you just need to. Then if you have items, and you actually need to push it on for time, and you need to stack up.
Stack items, stack furniture. Yeah, okay. So the waters are coming up. You're stacking stuff. You're stacking. The water's still coming. What are you gonna do? You're right up at the ceiling. What are you gonna do?
And if you have a hammer, just break it.
You got a hammer, so you smash through the ceiling. Yeah. You're on the roof now. You should probably find something that floats, though.
You mean like a floaty?
No, I mean.
You mean like a.
I mean like a boaty. Something that floats in a boat-like way.
What about a giant ducky?
Maybe a giant ducky will work.